Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Well, we're on the precipice of the Iron Throne. We're about to execute the greatest jailbreak in Baldur's Gate history, but we're going to need to divvy up some inventory before we do this. Now, bit of a spoiler warning, this is a very, very difficult mission. You do need to split the party to have any hope of doing this with any degree of success. And there are certain spells which make it a lot easier. Unfortunately, even with the plethora of scrolls I brought, I don't have the one spell that most people online agree makes this mission a whole lot easier. Longstrider, because when is being able to move an extra 10 feet ever useful? Well, in this mission, it's pretty darn useful because I swear the designers spaced it so that it's just long enough that even dashing, you can't do anything in just one turn. Thankfully, I do have some Dimension Door scrolls, so I'm going to split this. So I'm going to give one to Shadowheart, one to Will, and one to Karlik. That's going to be the big one. Everything else I should be good to go on. But I did, as I said, already play through this and managed to successfully rescue everybody. I may jump back to that save, if nothing else. But I'm going to try and show you how I did it and hopefully be able to replicate it. If not with as much success, then I can at least get the big goals now, because there's 3 people you really have to save in this. Will's father, our Ipholid buddy, who we are going to find out very quickly is also down here, and the leader of the Gondian gnomes. So with that done, let's go ahead and do it.
Halt.
A cold, suckering wetness grasps at your mind. A voice, familiar to you from the Underdark, wraps itself around your brain.
You must act with haste. Duke Ravengard is held within these walls. He must be extracted.
Amalum, is that you?
Normally I would find your people's lust for pleasantries amusing. Unfortunately, we have no time. There are many hostages here. Duke Ravengard, chief among them. He needs your help.
Tell me what to do.
Duke Ravengard is held in the security wing. Be careful. There are many hazards. This structure is collapsing. Act with speed. Act with efficiency. Good luck.
And that's the closest thing to a hint we get.
Quickly! We need to find my father.
Alright, so we will ungroup everybody just to make sure that this is working. First step, for Matthias at least, is going to be casting Haste. And then dashing. Oh, and twisting the map around, because for some reason it starts off with south at the top. So yeah, we're going to have Matthias run west.
Best be on my way.
And
Hey! Get me out of here!
yeah, there are 2 people imprisoned in the middle. We're going to save them for last, because if we try and spring them right now, it's going to lead to some problems. And with that sped up dash, I managed to get all the way to the room we need to go to. Now doing this, I've heard it best that you send your mages westward, so I'm going to be sending Will and Matthias this way. We'll be having Karlik dash as well. And we will be sending her south South is the direction that you want to send
Over there.
your agile fighters, your rogues, your monks, people who can hoof it, because the speed is going to be of the essence for this direction. In retrospect, I probably should have cast haste on her, but this is the way I did it before and it worked, so we will go ahead and do it this way. Shadowheart, going to dash as well.
Got to move.
I will take just enough time to put up a spiritual weapon here. And have her run eastward. And yeah, they're shouting, "Gods, please, the lever." We don't want to let them out until after we've got this way a little bit clearer.
On the victor's path.
And we'll also going to dash. And we will have him running
Coming through.
westward as well. He will not get quite as far since he's not hasted. So there are two guards in the main block who are going to run and face Shadowheart. There are two guards in this block. And unfortunately, one of them just managed to ensnare me, which will slow me down a little bit, but not much. Spiritual weapon, we will have attack this one. More for a distraction than anything. So yes, that one captive will dash for the exit. And that one, for some reason, is going to, well, not quite ignore Will. And it's glitching, so I can't cut myself out of the net. Thankfully, this one's close enough. Shame I can't get two with one shot, but... yeah, important notice, you cannot unensnare yourself, but luckily... unfortunately, I think that's a concentration spell. Well, that doesn't seem to have done anything, so we will go ahead and... Harlock will continue dashing through the already flooding hallway. And she will wind up just short of this door here. Alright, now Shadowheart.
way.
Now we're going to ignore the attacks and just focus on movement. Luckily, the Guardians should help keep the guards at bay for what she has to do. Try and dash past this guy.
No time to waste.
It'll provoke an attack of opportunity, but that's not bad because Hellish Rebuke will usually one-shot these guys. Unfortunately, I'm just short on being able to untangle Matthias. I will keep the axe here because this one's southmost room is where more of the fishmen spawn. Oh, but looks like I can move now. Not enough to be able to... Wait, I might be able to actually move enough to do a pommel strike on this one. Well, every little bit helps.
Fire, baby.
Okay, so yeah, they're starting to come to me, but I'm not going to attack anything.
All right.
I'm going to run for the lever. And at this point, I'm going to dash.
Tactical.
And hey, here's our buddy, the Mind Flayer, who's not trying to eat our brain. Unfortunately, we don't have enough actions left to be able to pull him up from where he's restrained. I think he's supposed to be on the table here, but didn't quite load properly. Okay, anyway, we are going to dash once again, even though if we ran forward we could probably take these guys out.
Heading there. You Graven God. He's still alive.
Yes, he is. Unfortunately, we don't have just enough movement to start opening the cell doors here. Unfortunately, with the door open, he's out of sight, so we cannot work a very badly needed healing spell upon him. Curious thing, though, the Shogun always seemed to charge to the closest target, so that one will quite happily go charge toward the spiritual weapon guarding the entranceway. And now... Didn't quite take them out, unfortunately. But we're going to want both these guys dead before we do this next part. Now I should have gotten an attack of opportunity there, shouldn't I? And yeah, those are going to dash into the central area as well. Now you see why I sent Karlach down that path.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
And I can't pommel strike, so yeah, it looks like my my haste wore off.
This is gonna feel good.
Good news is I've got one prison door unlocked. And now we've got Omlum up. Unfortunately, that was my whole action. Luckily, I can still do a shove. And I do still have movement.
Incoming.
So first things first, free the Duke.
Who took my son?
Got to move.
And it looks like that one, unfortunately, is already dead.
I hope Genshu and Baldur are alright.
Alright, we're going to dash really quick. And I'm going to have Will get the other prison cell. Actually, it looks like I don't have enough movement to do that, even dashing, so I will instead... Oh, heck. Well, there's no instead now. No, nothing else for it, but try and have him dash back and try and clear the rest of the way out.
chance! Quick, let's get out of here.
I will aid you as much as I can, but hurry. We have little time.
Yeah, thankfully, he can teleport himself directly to the ship and get out of our way. Duke Ravengard, also controllable. And him, we're just going to have him dash. Unfortunately, you remember her.
Will, my pet, I was hoping you'd bound along. A bargain's a bargain, and I've come to see it through. Mia.
And it's not giving me an option to cancel ending my turn.
What are you doing?
Exactly what you
Oh,
asked
looks like I have a
for.
conversation option.
Now, stand back and enjoy the show.
Alright, well, my options appear pretty limited, but luckily, I've got a scroll dimension door. Okay, yes.
Bloody hell, this is it! Go, go, go!
Alright, well, let me see if I can cast haste again.
Oh, yes! In here! Oh, thank you! Oh, done for.
And just to boost my own speed. Okay, we're actually in charge of Karlach now. Now, she has a very impressive Zephyr Flash dash attack now. But we're not going to use that just yet. We're going to use that Dimension Door scroll. Teleport myself. And now I can jump partway down the hallway. And those guys going toward the experimentation room are SOL.
Have to keep going.
Good thing I got those spiritual guardians up. And Duke Ravencard is just barely standing. And I managed to take out all the spiders that Mizora summoned to try and kill him outright. Well, there goes our distraction, except Will, thankfully. Bad news is I think those guys are going to block the hallway so nobody can flee through it.
Quick, we're nearly there. We can make it.
Just a little more to go. Come on!
What's this?
Hey, good thing my fighter just arrived in the nick of time to try and deal with some of this.
Jimmy on the go.
What was done for?
And I can position Karlik to where she can hopefully distract these guys. But here comes the cavalry.
On I go.
Good news is I do have a straight shot to summon another one of these.
Battle favors the fearless.
And what the heck? We'll have Duke Ravengard, hero that he is, open up the last prison cell.
Free the others. I'm too weak.
Keep going! Don't look back, whatever you do!
Go! Run! I can make it!
This is merciful. You mustn't return there. Now. It's the only way we'll survive this.
Yeah!
Get Will out of that net.
Put him up. I've got it.
Oh, hell.
Have to keep going.
And yeah, not enough movement to attack these guys, not enough movement to free Duke Ravengard.
Victor's path. Finding my way.
Looks like that last batch of them have almost got up. Looks like I can just get Matthias there to free the Duke.
Got it.
What the? No. No, go up the ladder and stay there. Yeah, thankfully, I just think you have to get them up into the upstairs room for this to work.
No holding back. Fleet of foot.
Okay, we got Will up. That one last hunter who refused to die is still dashing after us. Spiritual weapon. Got that one. Well, Duke Ravengard made it up. Well, this is going to be interesting because I don't know if, you know, my character, the Tav, made it. I mean, I don't think it'd be loading this if it turned out, yeah, everybody got out except for the main character, so...
Your father is still tadpole. But under my protection now, just like you. His mind is his own again.
Father?
Will... Gods, it pains me to look at you. By Baldur's graces, why have the hells ordained you to save me?
I know you have questions, but for now, I need you safe. Go to my camp. We'll talk soon enough.
Very well. Until then, may Helm guide me.
So yeah, just a black and white thing showing that, yeah, can't control, dead. Washed up on a beach with Hasterbig, Santona. So yeah, I guess everybody else you couldn't save gets washed on shore. Which means there is a chance that everybody else could still come save me and revive me and keep going. So, fair play to the, designers for thinking what happens if, your hero winds up making noble sacrifice trying to... Where the heck am I anyway? Can't control, dead. Well, amusing as it might be to try and keep playing from here, as I said, originally I did manage to successfully get everybody out in time. So we'll be going from that playthrough, which I had to save at the very, very end. I think I will show you how tense that one was. And we will pick up from there next time. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we will continue from a what-if scenario next time. Take care until then.